up Norman.
Bureau of the...
No, you are not. LaGuardia, SS 365 now, 15 to
We are heading for the... Negative. Disregard lost on 80% LaGuardia. Negative, that was transmitted in error. Take your hand off the mic, Norman. We are going down. No, you're not. We can get you. You want to turn away and run 1-3?
Negative, everything's fine here. We're continuing at fun. That's it, Norman. I'm putting enter into concert break.
Mertz, what the deuce?
Oh, shitballs! No. Fucker.
Shit. Stop, stopwatch. Up we go. Oh! Well, he's having a baby. He's lost us. He's rocking back and forth. So I have to start the whole shot again now, the whole thing all over again in a second match. 07020 knots, so I'm facing right into the window. New York helicopter terminal, and I can't remember the name of the fucking place, so now I have to go look it up. Here we are in Manhattan Heliport, and we're going to take off of this micro, right? We're going to fly to the top of the building 3 times, come back, and then stop the stopwatch. So, where's the stopwatch? Bonk.
I've hit the right prop on the runway. Just go down, just touch it. There we go. Good. Oh, whoa! Am I alive? Oh, Jesus Christ! Where's the runway? There it is. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gone. We're gone. That's the chance. When you go below Düne speed in an failure. There we go. Top's coming up, hold it level, it's gonna stall, otherwise. Oh no! Don't do this to me! It's too late! It's too late! Just don't stall and go into the water! Oh my god. Panic power. I don't think it'll. Oh, I missed it! Shit! I fucking crashed.
Oh, this looks really bad. Brace for it. I've got to try and stop this before the end.
No, try not. Do or do not.
Oh, thank God. Yoda, you are so wise.
Nothing more will I teach you today.
At last, I'm going to steal an airplane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, can I have a look around?
You can. Can I help you?
Are these keys for assessments?
There we go, nice simple start.
In real life, when you're flying, you've got your life in your hands. So it's very, very important, obviously, to have the appropriate licensing, the appropriate training, including safety training, etc., etc. Whereas, when you're at home in your flight simulator, there's no risk at all. Okay, she wouldn't even shake my hand at this point. It was going very, very badly, and I had probably made a fool of myself. But then it dawned on me, the 4 magic words: I have a jet.
We'll go around Wicklow a little bit.
Oh no, but when we will change the plane, you know, for the private jet, what you told me, champagne.
Oh yeah, I lied.
Hello everybody, and today is a very, very special video. We're going to announce the winners of the shout-out competition. This next channel is called Reaction Review, and I've got to say, for an X-Plane channel, this guy is putting in a lot of work. All right, I'm going to hit subscribe on his channel, and you should as well.
Now, I've fucked it up again. I'm way too high, and I've got to do the whole shot all over again, which is fucking fantastic. Recording, sound. No! Where's rain? Where is fucking rain gone? Bugger! This doesn't stop now. I'll have to do this take all over again, and I won't be happy. I'll not be happy. Please stop. Please don't make me do this all over again. It's late at night. Please stop. We're driving it in a bit. Hold on, hold it up. Oh, right, that one up. And now I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant.
Fantastic. Nice. Nice. Floaty landing. That was not a floaty landing. And I'm way off the runway and I have to do the whole shot all over again. Brilliant. Just fantastic. That's just brilliant, that is. Okay, I can't seem to fly this at all. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. I've bust the G limit. Okay, I don't feel very comfortable looking at this at all. I think we need something that can handle the force, the G-forces that are applied.
I sense much fear in you.
Oh God, he's back. I shouldn't have said force.
How embarrassing.
You know, the aircraft kept coming apart because it couldn't take the G-force. You'll be laughing when I get this down without the force, Yoda.
You are reckless.
Maybe, but look what I'm going to fly. Well, I'm too heavy. I need to drop those fuel tanks. R2, see what you can do back there. Okay, looks like I can just about keep it. Oh.
Use the force.
Oh God, Obi-Wan is here as well. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. Oh, bloody yeah.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Of course, now I'm doing floaty. This is just not going to do. Okay, you're going to have to take the flaps up and drop the lift. Oh! Okay, 140 knots. Hopefully, I'll stop by the end of the runway, but I'm not too sure. Now, that seems to have done it. So, Yoda, what do you think?
See through you, we can.
That may be so, but the FA-18 has a much higher G-force tolerance.
How can this be?
It's G-force, Yoda. It's nothing to do with your forces.
Dangerous and disturbing, this puzzle.
Look, let's be quick about this. There's the dark side of the force, your side of the force, and G-force.
No.
Women also have a G-force, but nobody can find it. Time for murder, death, kill. The bombs will actually drop. I've highlighted it for you. Oh, it's Sam. How dare he interrupt my tutorial? Bombs away.
Es ist dem Feind gelungen, die Front in breiter Formation zu durchbrechen. Im Süden hat der Gegner Zossen genommen und stößt auf Stahnsdorf vor.
Mit dem Angriff Steiners wird das alles in Ordnung kommen.
Mein Führer,
Steiner konnte nicht genügend Kräfte für einen Angriff massieren. Der Angriff Steiner ist nicht erfolgt.
Das war ein Befehl! Der Angriff Steiners war ein Befehl! Niederträchtiger, treuloser Feld! Feiglinge! Verräter, Versager! Sie ist ohne Ehre! Sie wird es saufen in ihrem eigenen Blut!
Yes, I don't like trains particularly. I don't like them. I just don't like trains. Must be something to do with this freak. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh no, I didn't get the train itself. Cheeky bastard. If it's the last thing I do... Oh, brilliant, now my engine's dead. Okay, I'm going to do a kamikaze. I'm going to shoot the big Jesus out of him, and I'm going to ram him. I'm going to take the two of us out at the same time.
You're going down, you bastard! Yes, I'm gonna get you now!
This is just humiliating. There we go, chopping all the power. Chopping all the power. Bollocks. Oh, okay, it looks like we're going to make it. Power off, it's going to bounce really hard. Oh, bit of a bounce.
Bit of a bounce. Now, it's not over yet. I've got to steer the aircraft and then reverse thrust. I'm using asymmetrical thrust again, just to steer it. Don't go off the runway. I can't use reverses until I have it straight. Right, reverse. Oh! Bollock! That's what that looks like. Brilliant. Fantastic. Oh yeah, now I've added power and it's crashed. Brilliant. That's you. Whole thing all over again. Fantastic. Reverse thrust on. Fuck. Yeah, brilliant. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Oh, I don't believe it. Why won't this work? Oh, it's gonna be a hard one. Now I have to do it all over again. Start all the cameras, and yeah, this is just fabulous. Okay, that's okay. Now, let it roll out. Oh, Yoda, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so busy looking outside and ignore the instruments.
Still looking to the horizon. Never here.
I know, Yoda. All my attention was diverted to making a video.
Heeded my words not, did you?
I used reverse thrust with the props out of sync. I failed.
The greatest teacher failure is...
Oh, you're just peddling easy answers.
Pass on what you have learned.
I've done it. Success. Hooray! Bit of a bouncy there, but everything's fine. I've organised. It's all good. Okay, brakey. Oh, not too much braking. I have it all under control. Nothing bad's going to happen. Everything's fine. Bucker. This brings new meaning to ski slopes. Let's go. Pretty sure everyone's dead anyway. The aircraft's heavier on the ground, so okay. Let's just get it started up really quickly, shall we? Let's just move on. By some miraculous miracle, I seem to have survived my egotistical madness. My legs badly damaged as I neglected to read and understand Section 5 of the Cessna Operating Handbook, page 5-1 labeled performance. Perhaps I could crawl. What? Oh, you again, please. Oh no! Is that you, Gentle Ben? Oh, thank God, Gentle Ben. Greetings and salutations. I was looking at the web there, typing away, and I went, oh my God, I have to go live now. Greetings. I hope you've all had a great week. I hope you all had a good busy week and all successful. I hope you can all hear me. Let me check if you can. Yes, you can hear my voice. You can't hear the sim. Now you can hear the sim. Great. Everything's good. So welcome everybody. I got caught there. I wasn't really concentrating. So we've got quite a few here today. So yes, I see some new people. Welcome new people to the crazy madness of the stream. We're flying around Germany today by order of Colonel Klink. Another great flight plan from Colonel Klink. So we're in Hamburg now, folks. We've got quite a bunch here on the ground so far. We've got Orpheus there taking off. Very impatient for Orpheus, but that's okay. But look at this professionalism. There, we've got JJ got boxed. Brilliant name, JJ. But we've got Dead Pix.
We've got Colonel Clink. We've got Deep Future. I know there's more of you in there. It's just overlapping. Lodi Reaper, K. Johnson P, Ideal Dusto, Benny. We've got Benny as well. Danny Boy. We've got Flying Parrot, Okai Lad. We've got Skyhawk, Raptor X, and Rhodes 82. I think Jason's with us over here. No, he looks like he's someone doing the Airbus kind of thing. Is that the? Yes, he's someone else. He's probably wondering why all these people are here. I'd say he's looking around, going, "What's going on?" There is Johnny F73 flying around, saying, "Hurry up!" And I shall, Johnny. I shall very, very much so. Hurry up. Yes, so we're flying to. I didn't ask Colonel Clink what's going to happen because he's got a surprise at the end, I think. So let me look at the chat. Aerox is booting up Microsoft Flight Simulator. Will be ready in 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes should be fine because I've got to start up the airplane. I can hear you, see you. The J-Zone says, I can hear you and see you all good. Thank you very much, the J-Zone 28. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that because sometimes there was one stream and you couldn't hear any of the background noise of the sim. And I was watching it the next day and I went, oh my God. So I said, I just asked people. You know, it's a stream. And it's all your channel. We got a bing bing. We got a bing bing. And it didn't appear, which I don't know why it does that. But thank you very much. Aerox has resubscribed Tier 1 for 11 months in a row. Thank you so much, Aerox. That's great. And somebody else did too. And it didn't come up in the bing bing. The thing that goes, you know. Mal John Wales subscribed with Prime. And he subscribed for 10 months now. Can you believe I've been doing this every Sunday? I think it's almost a year now I've been doing it. Oh my God, time flies. Yeah, so brilliant. Thank you very much, guys, for that. That keeps things going. That does keep going, things going. I do stream during the week. I'll talk about that in the way. I'm streaming it a little bit extra. So I suppose I'll get the... doesn't Hamburg look great now with all the new scenery? Colonel King has advised me the following. He said, I didn't really fly around Germany before because the graphics weren't really representative. And now he's like, wow, the graphics after the update is absolutely insane. Now, I don't notice any it's all very smooth. Right, probably smoother for me than it is for you viewing this. But it's incredibly smooth since the update. I'm not getting any glitching really. What weather do you have on Gripper? Deep Feature asks. I've got the default weather. Let's check. Winter's coming, folks, and that's going to be exciting for Flight Sim because the weather's going to be dodgy. I have live weather. Not live time because you won't be able to see anything because it's dark in Germany. So yes, look at the crowd of us, folks. Look at the crowd. The director's sleeping. I haven't got my camera set up. So how many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 or 19. I guess. Well, that's great. Well, let us... I'm flying the Islander. I'm not an Islander pilot, but they're all the same. They're all the same. Let's hop into the cockpit and get the engine started. So. Oh, here, I've left the battery on, folks. I've left the battery on. Will it start? Oh, would you? I've left the battery on. Yeah, no, that was not a good idea. I didn't switch off the battery. And I've been sitting here for the last how many minutes? 13 minutes. Will it start? Let's get the engine just really quickly started. So, magnetos on left engine. 1, 2. Fuel is off. I want to switch that on. Is that not? Come on. That's it. Oh, good. Mixer and all that kind of stuff. And let's start the left engine. Let us begin now. I'll tell you what I'll do here, right? You want to see the engine starting up. I've got to get my camera work into action. I've wasted all the battery. Way out of order. There's the Islander there. We have lots of eye candy of that in the way. Now let's see if we can start this up. Please start. Excellente. I didn't waste the battery. You don't want to do that in real life. You know. It's all very embarrassing. So good. Now let's put on the magnetos for the right engine. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Turn on the fuel. Is it? Let's just check here because I'm. There we go. It's on. And let's start up the right engine, which is right there. Can I do this? No, I can't do this and see. Well, let's try this. Let's see if I'm quick enough. There we go. Both engines started. The animations in the engine looks pretty good. The director is very confused. The director's looking at me very confused. The director does not understand why this happens every Sunday. I've yet to set up my camera for the director. It's just as well you're not seeing what the director's doing just at this moment. Yeah. Now, right. Oh, that's Colonel Clink. So you have a few minutes, folks, to join us in the North European server. Let me answer that. Where's Colonel Clink gone? Oh, right. I can't find the answer thing. Something was bound to go wrong. Something. Can I answer it here? Yes, I can. Greetings, Colonel Clink.
Greetings and salutations.
And salutations. I'm just taking the
Guten
waste.
Abend.
Guten Abend.
Yeah.
I just got to move the waste paper basket because the director wants to look in there.
Welcome to Hamburg.
Yes, Germany at last. They've done Germany. Great news.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
The J-Zone says, greetings, Colonel Clink.
Greetings.
Excellent. Gripper, what plane are you flying? I'm flying the BN-2 Islander. It's an add-on. It's from, is it BlackRock Simulations? Let me have a look up here.
I don't know who did that. It's like, but
BN-2. I'll find out for you next. I paid for it.
Yeah,
BN-2 Islander. I don't know why. BN-2 Islander. It's actually quite good.
Why you paid for it, or?
I paid for it.
Yeah, no, you paid for it because you didn't have a choice. No, neither did I. They just said if you want it, you have to pay for it.
I don't usually ask them for freebies.
No.
I don't like asking. If someone approaches me and says, "Here, do you want to?" and if do you want to review our plane? If it's good, I'll review it.
Yeah.
You know, it's made by Black Box Simulations. Yeah. BN-2 Microsoft Flight Sim 2020.
No, it's actually a very good plane. Like, you know, for like there's a like it feels like I might be completely and utterly wrong. It's like it feels like there might have been a wee bit of porting going on, but I don't care. It is a nice airplane.
Yeah, nothing stuck out at me.
No.
It's difficult to taxi though, says P Basque. I'll call you Basque from now on. Is that okay, P Basque?
Yeah.
I probably got it wrong, but yes, I didn't initially see anything that annoys me about the porting.
No. It's like some of the when you're looking up in a cockpit, right? The textures of the ceiling, it looks a wee bit like, yeah, you could have done better.
Oh yeah, there, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's like when I'm looking on top of the dash, like, you know, and on the side, like, you know, and it's like, you know.
Maybe it's a bit porty, but it's better having that for them. Yeah, I see it here now.
Yeah, but
nothing at all. But yeah, don't stop porting. That's maybe why I didn't actually review it.
It's like, but in general, like, you know, it is a nice aeroplane, and it flies very well.
I do like now. Yeah, I do. Do you know what I do like, folks? See the wires here. You know the wires on the left and right hand sides. They kind of move about. You can see that now.
It's like, especially like, you know, when you take off and land, like, you really notice it, like, you know, and it's like, no, they did a good job, like, you know, it's like, I don't want to take anything away from that, like, you know, it's like, I hope they fix, you know, the bits and bobs of the, you know, of the graphics. It would be nice if they would do that. That would be like fantastic.
I'm going to begin my taxi while you're starting.
Oh, I'm started already. I'm even pushed back. I just have to go and, you know, do the brakes loose, and I'm just taxiing. And who said that the taxiing is difficult in this airplane?
We'll see now. Nav lights. Where's the beacon? Cabin lights would be nice. Landing lights on. It's probably under here. The beacon that's already on. Pulse.
Okay.
That's the strobes, I would imagine. I'm not a BN-2 pilot, but they all fly the same. You know.
Yeah.
They all fly the same. Everything's of course under the control column when you can't get to it. Brilliant. You know. Wow. Anyway.
It is a nice aircraft. Like, you know, you put the power in and it just does exactly what you would expect it to do. Happy days.
Fair now.
I mean, I've never flown one of those guys in real life.
Where are we? Where am I?
It says I have to go to A4. Where's A4?
We are using runway. We're using runway 23. So I have got to taxi.
She says I have to go to A4. That is A. Oh, here I am A4. And then,
Easy.
and
Great to know where I am.
And then she says I'm supposed to hold short here. Okay, I will do that. Just because she asked me nicely.
Now we'll move forward because if I hit the pause button or something.
I don't know.
I did. Oh! Didn't want to do that, folks. I hit the pause button by mistake. I hit the pause button. An interesting mistake that people can make, folks, in real life there. That was a pause button on my part, okay? But people are they've got the park brake on, they're doing before they start the engine, they have to throttle up high at high power setting. And of course, when they start the engine, it goes flying forward. I'm always stopping students from doing that.
Okay, so I have been cleared for takeoff.
So you're using the radio on this. I'm going to start doing that as well.
Yeah, I'm to be perfectly honest, it's like on the stream here I'm a wee bit lazy and I decided I do the AI radio. So I'm co-pilot, which does all the radio for me. And it's like, which is actually very nice if you have somebody sitting there doing all the radio bits and bobs for you and you can concentrate on the flying.
Yeah. Dana Perfect says that acceleration seems very odd. It was because it was paused and it was just maybe a bit glitchy. I had the sim paused, so that happened. Look at everybody lining up nicely. I don't want to go, and I don't want to go and get in the way of anybody.
Mixture is rich, props are putting forward. Happy days.
I forgot I'm not using the mouse to look around. This looks great. Get on the centre line, Gripper Sim. Can you all hear me, by the way, over the engine noise? Is that a little bit... Is it drowning me out, that engine noise? Because it is on my headset.
It's like, did you close the window?
Window's closed, yeah.
It's like, I had the window open and I thought, why is it so bloody loud? And it's like, I have the window open. And
now, before we go, I'm going to check the fuel. And it's always good airmanship to check your fuel.
Didn't you have
to make sure you have plenty of fuel. I'll mix it up here a little bit. Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked what it burns.
Didn't you have a rumpy who put enough fuel in your plane?
I didn't check. Let's put it that way. So we'll see what it gets us. It might get us there, it might not. We don't know. Don't know. Oh, the passengers. What? I got full of passengers here. Okay, well, let's just... Okay, we'll leave it like that. Right, yeah, I didn't bother checking the fuel, Moving forward now. Transponder goes on, and the landing lights come on, and all that kind of stuff. Great. Oh, the strobe comes on. Oh, just chipping on there. All that kind of crack. And I'm going to take off. So, great, folks. I'm going, when we get into cruise, does this have an autopilot? I don't know. Oh dear, I'll be in big trouble if it does not. I didn't check that, folks. And I flew it there on my last video, the crosswinds. Okay, we're going to do rolling start. What's the story with my flaps? Yes, the side tick is working. And off we go, full power. Well, we put 40% first, roughly. Sounds great. That sounds great. Okay, good full power. Everything's moved forward. Happy days.
How are we going?
I'm going. We're off, folks. If I keep the centre line, that'd be great.
Okay, I'm gonna go and roll onto the
way the wires are moving here, folks. See that? There we go. Positive rate. Gears fixed. And we are off. We are off. I'll take a wee bit of the power back. Now I don't have the actual control, my TQ6 setup. So, normally you'd sync the engines. And you can see it's at a sync there.
Okay, so I'm lined up.
simulate that.
Put the power on.
And now we're flying straight ahead. Now, is there an autopilot, folks? I don't. Oh, there is an autopilot! Hooray! Hurrah, hooray! This is an autopilot, so I can chit chat to you. I didn't think. Now I'm going to put the autopilot on, then we're going to chit chat. We're going to have a look at the aircraft, have a quick chat. Now look when I turn here. Look, see the way the wire. That really immerses me. That really is very immersive. Now let's get the old autopilot on. It's probably going to level us off. So let's first get my heading bug. It's all the way over here. Great. So it's going to take ages. Now I'm going to try my side tech here. It's not showing me the autopilot on. No, it's not. It's not working. Some things are working and some things are not. So autopilot, nav, altitude. Let's stick it at 1600 feet, and we're golden. Are we?
Oh, here we are. This is fantastic. She does exactly what it says on the tin.
We ain't. It's gone crazy off course. Hot dang. I'm going towards the city now of Hamburg. But we'll have a look at Hamburg as we go. Yeah? So we leave it nice and low. There's no mountains to worry about yet. Now you can open the doors of this aircraft. Can you open them in flight? No. But you can't open the doors with these buttons down here. All the doors and windows and passenger doors and stuff. Those are all, they're not marked yet though. There's Hamburg there. I love the way the engine just sits there. You're looking right out at the engine. Nice view. It holds what, about 10 passengers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, including the seat beside me.
So I think the first waypoint we're gonna go over is the stadium in Hamburg.
Okay, I'm gonna try and get us back to the stadium now. There's the stadium there. Very nice. I'm adding a bit of power. I'm losing a bit of altitude. I'm going to get back on track. Yeah, let's get this autopilot sorted out. I know what it was doing there. Because we haven't gone to waypoint 1, it's going back. So there is a way to select the next waypoint. I'm not used to the Grumman 530, and I'm not going to, you know, I'll never get to use it in real life, so I don't really care. So we're going to go to autopilot. Let's fix back heading bug. That's the heading bug here. Then we can chit chat and I can look at the comments. Come on, heading bug, come on. Some of them have done, it accelerates, you know, as you move the heading bug, which is very good. So let's get that there. Let's put the autopilot on. Let's put it on nav or heading, please. That'll do for now. Now it's highlighted the magenta line, so now it should go to nav. So the magenta line here, and hit that to nav. And hopefully it'll intercept correctly. It's turning the correct way, at least, but very sharply. Yeah, it should be, you know, at most a 30-degree intercept now. It's just gone crazy. So I think it's a case of having to intercept it yourself, like a glide slope. There's Colonel Clink. There's Colonel Clink. Whoa, I nearly hit you, Colonel Clink. The director's jumping around, wondering why I'm raising my voice and wagging his tail, or her tail. And at the bin again, no. Director, you can't go near it. No, don't do that. No. You all know the director by now, I hope. This is painful because I want to get the damn thing so I can chit chat. And the autopilot nav, do as you're told, please. It should be a reasonable intercept, and it is. Is it? Is it? No. Okay, good heading mode. Going back to heading mode. Very annoying. I'm manual here just to get it on. I don't care about the passengers right now. Let's get this thing on track. So I'll be petty last again. Sorry, Colonel Clink.
It's like you're probably not petty last. Like, you know, I'm trying to figure out how the autopilot works in this thing.
So am I.
Sometimes you
And
gotta
it
kind of
looks
intercept
like
it.
you have to set the vertical speed as you go along, and so
Let's have a look outside. Okay. Right. Now I can pay attention. We've got Johnny in the GBR3, we've got Benny in the BE36, same as Corsair. I'm sorry, Director, I can't play balls now.
So I leveled out here at about 2,000 feet-ish. And it's like even with the ominous clouds, like in the light weather, like it looks fantastic.
It is, it does look fantastic. Now, Oisk is asking me, how often do you check for gyro drift? Let's have a look. On a real airplane, I check probably every half hour. Maybe every 20 minutes. A bit more than that, actually. I'm always scanning around the cockpit, but minimum 20 minutes.
It's like it.
Now, let's see. So, we're headed now 250, okay? And what's the compass?
You see,
50.
It depends. Like every so often you check on a gyro, probably like every 25-30 minutes or so. And
sometimes you look at the heading and you just look at sometimes you just look at the compass automatically after a while.
It's like you make sure that you level.
Oh, engine failure! Engine failure!
Already?
Engine failure on the left. It didn't. I have to tell you, folks, the autopilot's on. Maybe that compensated. Didn't really yaw there. Yeah. The left engine has failed. Dead engine and confirm the engine has stopped. Left engine fuel pressure's gone. So let's swap some fuel. Now, where is the gizmo for? Go. Cross tank. Cross feed. Cross feed is on, so we're feeding from the right tank, and our engine's on again. That was quick, I think.
Oh, do you have post? Did you cross feed already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gotta be quick. I know I'm going off course, guys.
What's your fuel burn at the moment?
I gotta tell you now, so I was too busy chit-chatting. Fuel flow is, I gotta worry about that. It's like 24. Right, so I'm gonna take that back. And take that back a bit, and let's lean the mixture, see if that works. Yes, it does. Look, there's the needle there, folks. So we're leaning the right engine now.
So I'm here at 2,000 feet, right? I'm revving at about 2,400 RPM and have the manifold pressure at about 2,500 RPM, 25 inches mercury. So bringing it back a wee bit to 24, squared out, like, right? Just because
I'm at 12 now.
And that gives me a fuel flow of about 18 gallons.
I got 12 out of it.
You got 12. Did you lean the engine?
I leaned the bejesus out of both of them.
Okay, let me lean the engine and see what that makes the difference.
I'm going to try the right engine because I can quickly look up. Manifold is showing the left. What's going on here? Is the right over it as well? I don't really have the sound up very high, so I can't hear it, but it works very well, folks. So, I should have done that right after takeoff. Admittedly.
I did that now, and I brought it back to about 12 gallons. Right, so I do about 12 gallons. Manifold pressure stays the same. RPM is the same.
Manifold pressure I've only got for the left engine, Greg.
Huh?
I only have manifold for the left engine.
Whereas manifold pressure is like in general, there's only one manifold pressure.
Yeah, but there's two engines.
Yeah, but it gives me only one manifold pressure.
Interesting.
Which is kind of weird, but there you go.
Yeah, I wonder is something I haven't.
Oh, anyway, so here I go. So what did I say? 24, and she does about 124 knots, no, 129 knots, and burns about 12 gallons at 2,000 feet. Happy days. Yeah.
Do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop talking right after takeoff.
What?
I think I should stop talking right after takeoff. I'm flying with the bloody flaps down.
Oh dear.
Well, one stage of flaps down. See, there you go. There it is. You know, the old
clean cockpit.
The old clean cockpit thing. Do you know? I know a lot of the very serious streamers like Captain Canada and that. He'll stop talking. Now I get to the chats. Now, see guys, there's a lesson learned. Sterile cockpit. Once again, you've seen it. Fly with the flaps down. Yep. Yeah. So, sorry, Colonel Clink. I'm just going to look and see what fuel I have left.
Oh, no, you're grand, you're grand.
Fuel pressure. Where's the fuel tanks? I don't know what fuel I have.
Fuel is on top. If you go on top of the windscreen.
There it is, right in front of me. Look there,
the
nice, lovely.
bit.
So I've got about. It's gone at, on the right. It went at 5, so that's unusable fuel. Right, and ran on the right side. No, on the left. Hang on.
So how much?
Port engine failed. The left engine failed. Okay. So
how
it
much
should be reading the left engine should have nothing, and the right engine should have something.
How much fuel do you have then in the left-hand tank?
It's telling me in the left-hand tank I have about 11.
So that is about 30 minutes of flight time left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the right is telling me I have nothing, which is kind of. Or maybe it's something specific to the BN-2. I don't know. Let's look at the comments.
Okay.
What's going on here now? Which matter after cancelled online. Oisk says, dear future, my eye doctor cancelled on my on me short notice. Forced me to cancel my appointment to the aeromedical examiner. Oh, you're getting your class 1 or class 2 medical for your PPL, I would imagine.
Oh.
So Oisk is doing his PPL. You'll get it again, it'll happen, don't worry. So Orpheus is asking, am I still transferring fuel? Yes, so we've got both engines, so it's burning a lot of fuel very quickly. So will we make the next airfield? Have you figured out the nav, Colonel Kink? The autopilot on the nav.
Yeah, it's like you basically set your altitude, whatever the altitude you want to be.
Well, that's fine, but I can't get it to work on nav. Have you got it on nav yet?
But you have to change the CDI from VLOG to GPS.
Oh God, yes, of course. How foolish of me. There we go. The CDI, like the government.
If you haven't done that already,
yeah.
And then you press
I didn't.
the nav.
I did not.
If you press the nav button, then it will actually work.
Now it'll work.
Yeah.
Of course, that makes such sense now. That'll work. How foolish of me now. I feel foolish. That reminds me of the Garmin 1000 now. Just not familiar with this flight. But I am now. I'm familiar now. There you go. That's all it takes. Bit of a chat. That's why you never take an aircraft up that you've never flown before on your TOD, even though you have a license to do so. You know, you get someone and you go, what's the story? And you always bring enough fuel. I did not this time. Now I'm cruising at almost just under 120 knots.
No, it's like I know where we land in Bremerhaven, which is the first one. They do have avgas.
Well, I'm probably going to be having forced landing. More than likely. So folks, will I make it? Will I not make the forced landing? You're going to be the judges. But I've got 11 tanks, 11 gallons left, so, you know, all good. Let's guard this button here. No, I'll leave it open. Just in case. So, excellent. Now, let's pay attention to some YouTube comments. Yes, this is from, this aircraft is from Black Box Simulations. Now, the Islander is quite popular in a lot of places. They used to fly it in Ireland quite a bit.
It's actually
it's in Scotland they fly it a bit. All over the world.
It's actually a pity that it's not built anymore.
It's 1960s though. It's probably better off. I'm tired of the messy cockpits with a Garmin kind of fitted to it after the fact, and you know, you should have all Garmin 1000s, all the Garmins and all the cool stuff. Garmin Crank. I'm tired of the steam gauge stuff.
Yeah. I still like steam gauge though.
I do too, because I'm used to it and I'm aware that I just want something new. For me, you know.
Well, it's not
different. Who've got
it's
on
not
the YouTube side?
It's not that even like, you know.
Hang on, bear with me, Colonel Clink. I've been ignoring the YouTube comments there for a little too long. Sorry, I'll come back to it. Gecko Gaming says hi, folks. It's actually Scott Wilson, not Scott Wilson. Oh, Watson. It's Scott Watson, not Scott Wilson. Sorry about that, Scott. A skipper seems to call me for some reason. This is my wee gaming channel. Oh, great. Okay. Then Anchorus. Sound good, YouTube and Twitch. Thank you very much, Anchorus. I know I probably haven't pronounced that properly, and Anchorus is also a member on YouTube. Thank you so much. Daryl Stewart. He says I can hear me just fine. Thanks a million, Daryl. Hi guys, watching you tonight for the first time. Enjoy your flight. That's from Kaz. Kaz, welcome to the madness and crazy madness of our crazy little group here. Stuart Egerton. Flaps are down. He spotted that very quickly. I wonder was it the same time as me. See that? See, Stuart, what happens? That's what happens. That's if you go to your jet orientation course after you've done your commercials, they harp on about sterile cockpits quite a lot, and it's very, very true. And you can see me doing it because I'm talking at and after takeoff, and I shouldn't be talking.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Rod Air says, do I need to turn on the setting to see non-standard aircraft? I don't think so. I don't know much about that, but yeah, I don't know non-standard. I'd say switch that on if you want to see the non-standard aircraft, yeah. So sorry, Colonel Clink, I just had some very important members on YouTube, and I have to, of course, I wanted to reply to the members, of course. So Colonel Clink, you were saying about the steam gauges.
Yeah, it's like you know, when you have like the new glass cockpits and all that sort of stuff, like, you know, and they're very good, like, you know, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I love to have one, like, they take so much workload off, like, you know, but I still, you know, working in IT, I just don't want to rely on them.
Oh yeah, okay, I get you.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like the steam gauges, like, you know, they're very simple. They're very simple. It's like there's very little which can go wrong with them, and if something goes wrong with them, you know what's going wrong with them, if you get my drift.
Exactly. Like I moused the crossfeed there, and I switched off the left engine.
And then
yes.
And then it's even like I don't know if you have seen it yet. There is a recent old airplane which is Tiger Moth, and when you're looking out at one of the wing struts, you see like a really like a pre-pitot tube airspeed indicator that just can't go wrong. It's like
okay.
It's like it's a spring-loaded plate where the wind goes in there, and it shows you then the speed in miles per hour. So you just look to your side and you see how fast you're going.
Very good.
Which is brilliant.
We're still flying along, very tidy countryside. Lots of big fields in Germany for me to land in.
Yeah.
Nice big fields. Very, very nice. There goes... Who is that? That's Lonely Reaper 97. Greetings. Lonely Reaper. When I start storming around, I see if I see what happens to me. I take the camera off, and I go looking and saying hello to everybody and flying around, and then the engine fails. So like I come back to the airplane and crash in the field. Very naughty. Let's brighten this place up, folks, will we? We'll brighten the place up a bit. We got real live weather on, but this just to get the old lovely scenery there. It's a bit dull anyway.
No.
Winters are coming. Yeah, the scenery's pretty damn, it's complex. So in Germany you've got nice big fields like in most of Europe. In Ireland they're all small, tiny little things. Because they used to be chopped up among all the sons way back in the day. And they got smaller and smaller and smaller. But then they stopped that and only gave everything to the oldest son. Yeah, but they're all still too small. There's Lonely Reaper diving down, scaring the bonkers out of his passengers. But I'm a good boy, except for the fuel. Will I make it?
So I'm about 12 miles away from Bremerhaven, which is our first stop.
I am, I'm coming up. I'm a little bit further out than that.
So and
I am 16 nautical miles away.
So you can get some fuel there if you like.
If you make it. It looks like, I'm burning on both engines. I've leaned the Jesus out of it. Now, you're supposed to lean above 3,000 feet. And I don't know if you could do that in real life. I don't know if that would work that good. But anyway, and the simulator I'm getting about 11 in each engine. So that's 22 gallons, and I have 5 gallons left. So maybe I'll start climbing. I'm going to climb to give myself some time, Colonel Klink.
Yeah. No.
So I'm changing my altitude, folks, right? Sorry, Colonel Klink. Changing my altitude up to 3,500 feet. And I'm putting nose up. Now, I'm only getting 200 feet per second. You want to go easy with that. Because if the nose pitches up too much, you'll stall. And I need to activate that. Let's put it up to 5. Is that working? The autopilot isn't working on the side tack. There we go, 500 feet a minute. And we're climbing. We're losing a bit of speed. Now, Colonel Klink, I interrupted you there. What were you saying?
No, if you add 2,000 feet, right, to come onto the airport, which is about 100 feet above sea level, I think, top of my head. What distance do you have to descend?
Oh, we were talking about this?
Yeah.
So this is for the jets, right? So let's say you've got 30,000 feet to descend. Because this is bugging me. I forgot. It's so simple. And it just pops out of my bloody head. So this is 30,000 feet. So I'm going to do it over 30,000.
Well,
divided by 10. No, it's multiplied by 10.
No. It's
what
like your cruising altitude minus the altitude of your airport.
Yeah, I know that, but just say it was 30,000 feet.
Times 3.
Oh, 90 miles.
Divided by 1,000.
90 miles. Yeah, exactly. So 30,000. So simple. 30,000.
Yeah.
So 30,000 feet multiplied by 3. Multiplied. I had to divide in my head and it wouldn't work out. So what?
Multiply by 3, divide by 1,000, and that gives you the distance.
So if you're 25,000 feet in the air to the runway surface, right? So it could be 30, but let's say the runway's at 5,000 feet. So you want to know when to start your descent. Take your 25,000 feet, multiply that by 3, and that divided by 1,000, and that gives you 75 nautical miles. So if you're 100 miles out, you start descending at 75 nautical miles. That's the one. Thank you, Colonel Klink, for reminding me again. Because you got to use it. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Simple enough. It's a great little 3 times table. It's all three times table in the flying. So well done. We don't do it below 10,000 feet because you can just time it. Like, it's so easy to time in our small little aircraft we fly. Coming up to the airfield, I might make it, Colonel Cake.
Yeah, you should be able to make it. I won't be
Johnny F
surprised.
says on a 3-degree glide slope. Yes. Yeah, on a 3-degree. That's for a 3-degree glide slope, Colonel Cake. On the autopilot.
Yeah.
You know, on the jets. Yes, that's it. Let's read some of the comments here. Yeah, some of you are saying there we're talking about the Gummer 1000s. But you know, these instruments they can have errors as well, mechanical errors. You know, I suppose so can the computers. But I haven't heard of anything yet with the Gummer 1000s.
Like any issues with them?
Any crazy errors? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not that I'm aware of. No.
I got about 3 gallons before we run out of fuel, folks. 3 gallons. Can I see the runway? Runway inside. I think it's around here. But I'm not going to say runway inside. It's quite a clear day in Germany, Colonel Click.
Huh?
It's quite a clear day in Germany here.
Well, yeah, relatively.
Well, in some countries in the winter, I think further east, it gets very hazy all the time in the winter. Is it like that in Germany? It's just haze all the time, bad for flying?
It depends where you are and humidity. Like, you know.
I noticed in Czech it was always low cloud base all winter long, like 300 feet. No good for flying. The Victor says they've done an amazing job in the scenery. Yes, they have. You know, they really have. And look at, you know, do you ever think you'd see such detail? You know? I never thought I'd see so much detail. Will I make it? We're imminently going to run out of fuel, folks. Imminently going to run out of fuel. The runway should be... Where's the runway actually? My eyes on it. There it is. It must be here. I can't see it yet. I can't see it now. On the next leg, I'm going to ask some of our... Oh, we've got some more YouTube comments here. Sorry about this, folks. That was Kaz. Stuart spotted the flaps were down. Rod Air. Yeah, we talked to Rod Air saying I need to turn on the setting for non-standard. We answered that. Dale Hoover's on. Oscar Pinero says hello. Oscar, greetings, and Dale, both of you, hello. Greetings and welcome to the madness of the stream. There's, I'm pretty sure I have the runway in sight. Well, that is to say, I know its location. So I'm going to start coming down. I might take over manually here. Get rid of the old autopilot off here. I'm going to stay high on purpose. In case, you know,
just in case you're wondering, I'm on climb or not.
Now, I'm not going to lean the mixture. You're supposed to look the mixture pretty forward, and I don't know about that, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to think outside the box here. They have these rules and stuff. Mixture reach. If the engines don't conk out at me, I'm not going to, you know. Oh, but the mixer's really forward, even when you're above 10,000 meters. Like, what? Cut out.
Well, it depends. It depends on your density, altitude.
Yeah, it depends on the engine, you know. I just thought it was unusual. So, wasting fuel. I have to think about wasting fuel. Power back condition. That'll save a ton of fuel. Take the power back, folks. But the props certainly go fully forward. But they are. I'm Paddy Last as well. There's iCross. There's Jason S. Jason S, welcome. Who else do we have while I'm on? Enjoying on base. I can see NMS 1959 on the Beechcraft. There's everyone coming into land there. There's Rod Air. These are the DA62. Nice choice, Rod. Nice choice. I don't want to send so fast either. You know, 2,000 feet a minute. There's no need for that. you don't pay attention to your airplane. Now we are on base. I'm going to turn final here beside Jason. And I'm going to use any flaps for the moment. I'd like to put eyes on the runway itself. There it is. There's the runway, folks. Am I going to make it before I run out of fuel? I've got about 2 gallons left. Yeah. I'm going to level off here a little bit. I'm a little bit too low now because I wanted to make a glide approach and it just came out of the air. You know. I went way too low here. Way too low for the conditions I'm in.
So I got it to stop way
I
before
should be able to make a glide all the way down.
I got it to stop way before the intersection, so I think I'm good for the Jedi Master approach.
Jedi Master. We hail the Jedi Masters. Oh, it isn't looking very good, folks. Now, I'm going to stay at this altitude. I'm going to land halfway down the runway, so I don't run out of fuel like that one time. And, you know, run out of fuel and not make the runway. And the runway's only meters ahead of me. Okay, now I'm definitely going to make it. First stage of flaps. Going a bit too fast. 100 knots is fine. I want about... Oh, this, I guess, about 80 seems to be, you know... 80 yachts. I got all the power off, so I'm not really worried about the fuel now. So, let's just... crosswind. Very bad. Show. There we go. Get on the center line. There we go. It's very sensitive. Not like the real thing at all. You know, it's not like the real thing at all. As in the simulator. All simulators are not like the real thing. Put flaps down. A bit too fast, but that's okay. I'll fix that now. Oh. Don't want to go below blue line speed either. But that last stage of flaps, it's like what? It's like a bloody flying saucer stopping the aircraft from flying or something. With the last stage of flaps. Here we go. Here we go. We're on center line. Here we go. Left wheel first.
Take up position.
Oh. That wasn't nice at all. Not right, mister. Just messy landing.
Oh dear.
Let's have a look at the windsock. Did check the winds. The engines just died.
I think I did a fabulous landing here.
The engines just died, folks, just as we were touching down. And there was a crosswind, look. There was a crosswind from the left. And the engines failed just on touchdown, Colonel Clink.
Oh dear.
Yes! Isn't that right, Mr. Dog? That's the director, or the producer there. So, yeah, that was very, very dodgy. Aircraft on the runway.
Yeah.
I need to get my other camera ready. I'll do that for next week. Because the dog wants to come up and say hello to everybody. Or the producer. Can you see it? You won't be able to see it in the camera. I'm sorry, Herr Director. But you're going to have to get down off the chair. Good job. Right.
Buttons.
Buttons, the producer, is causing havoc. He wants to come up my lap. I would allow Buttons to come up on my lap, but maybe you'll see. Okay, come on up here. Come on. Now the producer's saying no.
No. It's like not when you want, it's only when I want.
Okay, fine. Now, let's get this aircraft off the runway. Let's say the truck came out, because the people are going around probably.
So brakes are loose. I'm gonna taxi back to 3-4, and that's where I'm taking off from.
I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to end up on the taxiway straight ahead. Oh, well, there's a few runways here, yes. So now I get some fuel. Now, please, Director. Let's get some fuel. Let us not play. So I made it, folks, this week by the skin of my teeth. Like, seriously. That'll be enough fuel for the rest of the trip, won't it? Yeah. 50%. Now, let's get the engine started up again. I was too late. If you'd move over here, Director, into your position, that'd be great. Go on. Go on. Yes, good Director. No, that's a wire. No. Like, yeah, that's it. No, you...
I just backtrack here on the runway. I ignored the ATC completely.
Right, let's continue our journey, Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
Let us continue our journey. I'm going to start up the engine. Let's put the boat tanks up here. Everything's switched on, so all I've got to do is start the engine, which is a switch. Where's the switch? Where's the start switch? There it is here. So let's kick off the left engine. The right engine.
Okay, so I'm waiting here on the runway and
let's take all the flaps up.
Give myself takeoff flaps.
Oh, the right engine is not happy. Have I set the fuels properly?
Well, it's like when you're looking on the
they're set. They're set.
When you're looking at the top right, it's next to the fuel gauges, right? There's the right fuel valve and the left fuel valve. You have to switch that on. Make sure that's
on. Yep.
Okay.
On.
Yeah. And
then,
then,
I think it was because I had the mixture too lean.
Oh, okay.
I think that, but we got fuel now. So you're taking off each runway?
3-4.
3-4. Well, good.
The same way we came in.
I'm going to taxi and leave the same way we came in. I do notice though, right? Do you look at the taxiway lights?
Yeah, they're massive.
They're not. Watch this, folks. This is just one thing. Come out with your camera, kind of thing, right? And go right up to the lights.
Yeah.
Then they pop in. See that?
Yeah.
Those of you who are watching, that's fine. But then the draw distance on the lights is terrible. Atomic, we're on the North European server.
Like you have to go like right into them.
Right up close to actually see them, which is very annoying.
Which is like ridiculous.
North European server. I'm just paying attention here to the, some of the
and they're like they're massive little yokes. Like they're too tall, I think.
Yeah, they're fine once you get close up to them, but they look fine. But I don't. They've changed that. You know, the draw distance, and it looks pathetic when you're taxiing.
Yeah.
You know, and they're going to fix that now, because I know the performance is better now, but they've gone a bit too far. You know, they're fiddling around with stuff. Look at everybody taxiing now. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm on the intersection of the other runway, so I want to go 3. What do you say? 3-2, isn't it?
3-4.
3-4. I'm going to go on 3-4 here, and I'm not going to use the whole runway, which is again foolish and unwise.
Yeah.
This is how bad things happen. So I'm going to be running start. I don't need any flaps.
Nothing is worse, like, you know, if you leave taxiway runway behind and you need it.
Absolutely. Big strong crosswind here. Now I can feel it.
Just a wee bit.
I wonder if I'm doing the job very well, would I?
Yeah.
Up we go.
Right aileron and happy days. Okay. My brakes are loose. Brakes are set. Full power. And brakes are loose. Bit of right rudder, aileron into the wind.
Flaps are up.
Yeah.
A bit quieter this time.
Oops, a wee bit too much aileron. Yeah, we recovered that. Happy days, climbing out.
Go.
Goes up a wee bit.
Let's get a speed here. Let's say 90 knots. We'll do the job, I'm guessing, for a climb.
300 feet, flaps coming up.
Speed here. And I'm going to set up the autopilot, which is already set up.
Autopilot goes on.
Up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I wonder on the autopilot actually keep climbing now. Let's have a look and see if that will happen. No, it levels off. Great. I'd like to set up the vertical speed beforehand before I transition. 500 feet a minute. We're on to nav. CDI is set correctly. Aircraft's turning where it should turn. And we're all good. And now, yeah, this is great.
So, vertical speed 700 feet per minute for the Islander. Happy days. Right. Now we're off to the next bit. Up back.
Let's check out the other instruments here, folks. It's an old aircraft. It was designed in the 60s. So the ergonomics aren't the best you've ever seen.
And let's lean the engine a wee bit. Happy days.
Just read this thing here. Bluetooth. 3. Interesting. What a pain in the neck. What a pain in the neck. Okay, so we're above 2200 RPM, it looks like to me. The right engine isn't exactly the same. Oh. Take that back a little bit there.
Let's actually let's desync them and see what the sound is like.
With the synced engines.
Yeah.
Landing 500 feet a minute, folks. Yeah, it does have the sound.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, folks, we've loads of people here this week.
Yeah, this is what we want.
This is incredible. We have Skyhawk Talaman. Welcome, Talaman. We have KJSP as always. Evo 5. We've got Dead Pigs. Who's new? I love to see new people. Speech my counter speech. We've got Lodi Reaper. We've got Baker Fly. I said Benny already. Benny's in the Xbox. Ideal Rusto. Welcome. And we've got an A320, which is Ludo Blan Corbic, I think, on the Airbus it looks like. Welcome. There's Johnny F as always. Welcome, Johnny, as always. Ideal Dusto, brilliant. Raptor X, Lonely Reapers with us as well. There's Deep Future, one of the earliest people on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We all hail Deep Future, folks. I got him as a moderator as well. So, yeah, and he's flying delivery there of the old Gripper Sim aircraft. Akai Lad is with us. Rhodes 82. There's Curtin Clink. There's Orpheus back down further on with Cross and Mike, November Mike Sierra 1959 and Gecko Powerman. So yes, Orpheus is on the C172. It's time for a Gripperson mug drink. Let's see if he's in the Beechcraft there. Very nice. And then Orpheus way down the back, Colonel Clink. What do you think of that?
Is he?
Orpheus is way down the back, yeah, and Cessna 172.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, there he is. Orpheus Triple X. I would ask what the Triple X is for. And there's Gecko Powerman there. Single engine there. Oh no, he's in a twin. He's in the Beechcraft, it looks like to me.
Who is in the Beechcraft?
Oh no, it's Gecko Powerman.
Oh, okay.
So that's, let me see if I can count them. Alright. So that's 3.
I said the 58, the Beechcraft.
3, 4. I think so, yeah. 4. It's hard to count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 people with us this week so far. And we can have up to 50 people, as far as I'm aware. Oh, interesting. Hang on. Camera. We have some very interesting cloud formations coming up, folks. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
You get that there often like multiple layer cloud level, like, you know, so it's fantastic.
Real world weather, stunning. Now, in a VR flight, you know, VFR flight, folks, you'd go below the cloud, right? But let's see what happens when we stay above the cloud. Let's see if you get icing. And let's see
Probably not.
Dangers, of course, is descending, then hitting a hill and all that kind of stuff. So we're 3,500 feet now. We're bombing along at 135 knots, roughly. And what are de-icing options on this aircraft? If you do get ice. Probably not a lot.
No, I don't think so. It has.
Install warn heaters. That seems under here. Oh, now, Colonel Fink.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Well, I on my BN-2 Islander, right? I have pitot and stall warn heaters.
Yeah.
I have airframe anti-ice.
Yeah. And propeller de-ice.
And propeller anti-ice. So I'm going to leave them off.
And then there's a windscreen de-ice.
And yes, there is. And air conditioning. Can I turn on the air conditioning? No. So very interesting, folks. So we do have an option for whence I am sure to get into some sort of icing difficulties. And then I worry about, like, you know, to see what happens.
It's like, you know, I actually really like this Islander. I really would like to fly one of those in the real world.
So do I. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, I think that's kind of why I bought it, because I know that they had them flying to the Iron Islands in Ireland. I know that for sure. I went into their office actually to say hello. They just looked at me like I had two heads. We flew down there, a couple of us. I think they wanted. I think they were thought we were after their jobs. You know.
Yeah.
They're going, no, you're pilots. You're looking for jobs. Go away. We don't need you. Competition. But they were kind of popular. They still are. You know, I think. But I don't know if they're not operating in the Iron Islands anymore. In Ireland anyway.
What are they flying these days out there? Is it?
There was a company called Air Aran. Now it's not the old. It's not now what is now Stoker. I think it was called Air Aran or something like that.
Yeah, but what kind of aircraft did they fly? Do you know?
BN-2.
What?
It was BN-2 Islanders.
Oh, okay.
Yep. BN-2 Islanders. Very simple aircraft to fly. I think. I haven't flown them myself. But they're all the same, the twin engines. They all operate the same. Little things like, don't operate at, the manifold pressure has to be such a place at such a time at the RPM and certain settings for takeoff and landing and, the mixtures and all that kind of stuff and the props. But that's just procedural, But yeah, I mean, this scenery. Stunning. Should those be buildings on the right be so tall? We're in clouds now, folks. We're in the soup. So let me just quickly go to the comments here and see if we're on the North European server. Yeah, thank you, G-Feature, for telling them that. What airport are you at? We're coming up to. I think that was answered. Yeah, that was answered. Tiny wee crosswind is actually 14 knots. So you'd feel it in the real thing. I didn't feel it there at all in this. Oh, they're asking a question for Colonel Klink here. Damn it, I've missed it now. Has Colonel Klink ever flown the Grumman back to Germany? The Grumman. Have you ever flown your Grumman back to Germany? Colonel
No.
Klink?
Thanks to COVID, no.
But you will?
I will, yeah.
Great. Now let's go to YouTube comments. Let's say hello. Let's go here. Dale Hoover, I said hello. I think Dale, greetings, welcome, Dale. Rod Air, we spoke. Oscar Venero. What a cool name, Venero. Oscar, welcome to the madness. Also, we've got 7W. What server are we flying? We're on the North European server, guys. The North European server. And we're coming up on... I type it into chat here. What are we coming up on, Karen Clink? We're coming up on... I'll have to hop in the Echo Delta... Here, let me type it in. Echo Delta X-Ray Papa.
Yeah.
Airfield. And
just a wee small airfield where we're going to.
And we're on the North European server. Have I spelled? I've done a typo there. So that's where we're going to. Oh yes, Robin, I want to see the landing replay with the engines cutting. Damn it, I didn't have the record on. Sorry, Robin. I hope to God Microsoft will have their replay function out soon. Colonel Clegg, please don't finish your sentences with or er halfway through. I'm always interested in what you're going to say, but you never or That's because I keep interrupting Colonel Clegg.
Yeah.
To get to the comments. And then I put in percent. So we're coming up on our next airfield, folks, so I'm going to start descending. Alright, so power coming back. Let's just, I just take the autopilot off. Autopilot off, power coming back. See the nose drops there automatically.
6 miles out or so, let's switch the autopilot off.
Yep. I could do, I think I'll take a right downwind. Or I fly overhead, and we'll have a look from overhead. Go down to 1,000 feet. We'll say 1,200 feet, right? Say that's the circuit altitude. We'll come overhead for left downwind for the westerly runway. Or for the northerly runway, should I say. What? It's not north facing. I'm hoping the GPS is north facing, Colonel Craig.
Ish, yeah.
Really nice. What's that wall? Oh, that's the sea.
Yeah, that's the North Sea which we're coming up here.
Get the burps, folks. Excellent. Everything's going well. Happy days. We're coming up to our next destination. Yeah, the BN-2 Islander, I like that. Now, you see, the beauty about this is, if someone was flying the BN-2 Islander in your local airfield and you were qualified, right, to work commercially, you can get to know it in the sim. Get the real procedures. Get the real procedures so you can practice those procedures in the sim, which is great. Get the manual off the internet. And at least you got some knowledge there,
Yeah, you can get the POH like of pretty much any airplane on the interweb.
On the intraweb.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that I had... Oh, I'll follow everyone else in there doing straight in approach. So I'm going to take a left base here now. Everyone's going in straight in. I'll do straight in as well. Sorry, Colonel Click, you were saying there?
The good thing about this airfield is that it is built along the shoreline, right? So you just have to keep the dike to your right or left, depending what direction you're coming in, and do a straight in approach. It's like very simple.
Very nice.
Okay, first stage flap. No, it's like you get pretty much every single POH of any aircraft ever built on the Tinterweb. Sit down in the internet and read.
Yeah. The only one you can't get any information is the Gulfstream.
Is it?
Yeah, you never get any simulated Gulfstream aircraft. Did you ever notice that, folks? Gulfstream will not allow you to do it. Have models on. I can't see the runway still. Yeah, Gulfstream apparently don't like that. First stage of flaps going down. Gears fixed. There we go. So can't really see the runway. I kind of can.
Gears fixed. Brakes are loose. Mixture rich. Props are forward.
Second stage of flaps, and I'm going to have to add some parallax. It just slows down so much with second stage of flaps. Blue line speed.
And we're turning on final now.
I'm going to concentrate now, folks. A little bit. I'm just being cautious. I don't know how short the runway is.
Do you know? Do you know?
I don't know how short it is.
It's not too short.
Here we go. Oh. There we go. There we go.
But I want to land shorter than you do.
Oh, I didn't even go for short field. Not bad. Not bad at all.
For flaps. Trim, nose down. Nose
Let's.
down.
I didn't record my landing again.
There we are.
I didn't record my landing, Colonel Clink.
Did you
I'm
not?
parking in the grass. No. I'll do it in the next
Well,
one.
you can look at my landing. I'm coming in now. I'm on final.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the recording now. I don't think it'll affect anything. Just leave the record play. Alright. So let's have a look at some of the other guys coming into land. Oh, there's quite a few coming in, folks. Quite a few.
Yellow Sheriff is going in. This is 787.
There goes Rhodes on the DA62. Very nice livery. And there comes a whole load coming in together. Okay, lad. And there's Windage. Next we have Aerox coming in on the TBM. And then we have Tomcat, Raptor X, and Yellow Chefs in the big bloody A380. Crazy madness. And that's it. Everybody in.
So there we're coming. Short final.
Yes, we have Lubo Blan Korbeck. I can't pronounce it, Lubo, forgive me. So everyone's in. Everyone's in. Flying Parts in as well. Happy days. So, the next airport is going to be entertaining, Colonel Clink, I believe.
Yeah, no, that will be fine. There we go. And power is off.
Will we let everyone get settled and let them go to the loo?
Yeah,
or the restroom, or the toilet, or the jacks,
so.
or the bog, whatever you like to call it, from wherever you're from.
No, anybody?
You know. And then we're going to take off from here.
Shorter than I did. Probably.
Nobody really did short really, you know. Our next destination, folks, right? We're going to take off from here. We're going to Echo. Oh, there's a few more. Is there a few more places?
No, it's one intermediary
place.
Oh,
it's way over the sea. Yes, there is. Excellent. So when we come back from the break, guys, right? We're taking off on Echo Delta Whiskey Golf, isn't it? No, sorry. We're taking off from.
We're taking off here. What is it?
Echo Delta X-Ray Papa.
Yeah.
Right. EDXP. Okay. Then, folks, we're on the North European server. Then we're going to Echo Delta Whiskey Golf. And then we're going to across the sea.
Yeah.
All the way to, it's going to be interesting, this one, Echo Delta X-Ray Hotel.
Yeah. And there you're going to have a choice of 3 runways. Whereby it's 2406 is the Jedi Master runway. 2406 is the Jedi Master runway.
Sorry about that.
2406 2406
is the crazy things are happening here, folks. Bear with me.
What's happening?
Sorry, Colonel Clink. I was just fiddling around with stuff here, and it sounded like you repeated yourself.
Oh.
So that's the story, folks. Right? That's where we're going to go when we come back, and we're going to take a quick break for 5 minutes. So now's the time to get some goodies, I dare say, isn't it?
Your cookies and refreshments.
Cookies and refreshments and all of that. I have to do another ad because I get bored of the same one all the time. But let us go forth and play the intermission. Where is it? Back in 5.
And now, let's enjoy an intermission. We hope you filled your snack bar full of tasty treats to eat and drink. Perhaps a tempting tasting hotting dog, or a thirst quenching sugar drink, some fresh crunching popping corn perhaps, or no.
of sugar-coated sweetness, even enjoying a sickness stick. We've plenty of time, so visit your snack bar now. See now, Mr. and Mrs. Barker enjoying and gorging on the lovely treats with their lovely children. You could be doing this too, you still have time. And for those of you tea lovers, let's have a look at some tea-making tips. Yes, the most important tea-making tip, of course, when you have time, is to use the right mug. Yes, the right tea mug is always the right way. Look for the Grippersim tea mug. Yes, it makes your tea taste 20% better. Now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time to make your cup of tea. Mrs. Ainsley Creetrap, what do you think of drinking a cup of tea from the Grippersim mug as opposed to the normal mug?
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
Splendid, Mrs. Ainsley Crabtree. Now, here are the ladies discussing the 6 points of making a good cup of tea, and of course, the Grippersim mug will be included. Which number will it be?
Can I remember them? Of course you can. Try now. All right, here goes. Number 1.
Obviously, the Grippersim mug.
Always use a good quality tea.
Yes, of course.
Good. Number 2. Always use freshly drawn water, right?
Number
3. Remember to warm the teapot or urn. Everyone knows that one. And number 4. Measure the right quantity of tea for the amount of water in the pot. Very good. Number 5. The water must reach boiling point. Pot to the kettle, not kettle to the pot. And the last rule, number 6.
Here we go.
Let the tea brew for 5 to 10 minutes.
Damn your iPhone!
Where does it all start? Sometimes here, with an acid stomach, or here, with tense, upset digestive nerves. It may even reach here, with that fuzzy, achy feeling in the head.
Are you suffering from intermission anxiety? It's the acid tension trouble triangle you're suffering from. Yes, now there's a new anti-intermission liquid, Peptus Liquid Elixir. It will break that bothersome intermission trouble triangle. This fast-acting liquid has no need to wait for it to dissolve, as it's in liquid form. With unknown ingredients, it will settle acid in your stomach and those nasty intermission blues.
Side effect of Peptus main due to constipation, skin rash, or dermatitis, diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, severe migraines, insomnia, suicidal thoughts, abnormal heart rhythms, internal bleeding, cancer, loss of sexual appendages, funny walk syndrome, loss of hair, reddening of the hair, big red nose syndrome, whitening of the skin, unusual voice patterns, childish behaviors, a propensity to blow balloons, death.
Break that intermission trouble triangle with Peptus. Yes, Peptus available somewhere.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big time.
Ingredients include chemicals derived from petroleum,
butternut,
preservatives including sodium benzoate and sulfur dioxide, no nuts included,
milkshake,
including wood pulp and duck feathers as fillers,
payday,
including propylene glycol, carcinogenic flavorings, including trace elements of starch, strychnine, and lead.
Topped with Hollywood's super-rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful, they're delicious, they're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
And now a word from our esteemed producer. Such kind words. And now back to our normally scheduled programming.
Yes, there was an echo there, and I think I fixed that. I think I know what that is.
Yeah, it's a bit... I'll have to worry about that during the week. Anyway, welcome back, folks. We're back again. Karen Klink, are you with us? So Karen Klink's going to come... Wow, look at this. There's quite a few people here. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 people with us, folks. We're all waiting to go to the next section, which is an island. And Karen Klink is probably making his cup of tea, because we all know making cups of tea, of course, is very, very complicated, as you well know from that instructional video.
You have to make sure that the water is boiling before you put the hot water into the kettle, which has to be pre-warmed, and you have to have the right amount of tea leaves in the brew before you pour the boiling water onto it.
And what about the kettle to pot thing? Kettle to the tea to the pot thing. Do you remember that one, Karen Klink? She did.
Oh dear.
Kettle to the pot, not tea to the pot, kettle pot thing? I don't know.
Kettle pot, not pot to the kettle.
Apparently if the water is boiling, it might burn the tea.
Oh.
I don't know. I just throw it in, and you know.
You get it in bags these days, like you drop the bag in, pour the water on.
You use a bag for your tea?
Ah, Jesus, yeah.
How common. Oh,
I know.
Pure Indian tea is the only way to go.
And I use milk and sugar too for the tea.
Milk and sugar. In Russia, when I was there in 1986, they didn't have any milk. I'm backtracking now, folks.
Yeah.
To take off again. And I won't use the whole runway, because I'm doing everything foolish this time. I don't know my aircraft.
No.
I take off I don't check the fuel.
But this is a deceptively short runway.
Oh, I'm at the end already. Yeah, okay, I'll backtrack a little bit. I shall backtrack a little bit. Yeah. So welcome everyone, we're on the North European server every Sunday, 2100 hours. If you've just joined us. You can join us too, right? We're always on the North European server. Now, the Discord. I'm going to put a link up on the Discord. Now, I have moderators on the Twitch side of things, but not yet on the YouTube side of things. I have to work that out. So I'm going to put an invitation for everyone, so you can join the Discord, because it's great during the week. Sometimes I go during the week. I stream during the week, and I streamed 3 times. I think last week was it? Anyway, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I think I streamed. And I want to stream a lot more. So on our Discord, everyone's treated the same, and everyone's really, really polite. Like, if you don't have a clue, people will help you. I will.
I'm going. I had enough of this waiting.
I'm taking off now as well. So off we go, full power. Runner take off. Take those full flaps away. Take off flaps. Oh, ruddery things are happening here to me.
A wee bit ruddery. Trim.
Yeah, I'm recording, so you see my next landing.
Okay, so here we are, airborne, happy days, positive rate of climb, flaps coming up, trim.
We are taking, it's a very short hop.
Yeah.
We're going to Echo Delta Whiskey Golf now. All the flaps are up. Speed's good, blue line speed. Engines are operating properly, and I need to get my TQ6 working so I can play with the controls. I think that will do for now. Oh no, not really. Out to sea, gripper. There's the island there we're going to. So here's somewhere. I'm going to watch the GPS now, and I continue to climb, and I put the autopilot on, level off. And we got nav. Hopefully we get to the right direction. Now I'm going to climb a little bit. We're going to go to we won't get to 3,000, we'll be up and down. We go to 2,400 feet at the moment. We're climbing, and the autopilot's doing as it should do. So anyway, yes, let me get that link for you guys there for the so much. I need it on the monitor, folks. I need it on the monitor.
Should I spread some completely unrelated wisdom?
Do.
Right. Ever heard the expression, how long is a piece of string?
Yes, I have heard that many times. I have said it many times as well.
And do you know how long a piece of string is?
It's as long as it is.
No. It's twice the length of its half.
Now, for those new YouTube, Daryl is telling me that there's the link on its YouTube. He's saying, what does pot to the kettle, not to the kettle to the pot mean? I don't know. I remember hearing it when I was a child, and I never understood it. It's something you bring the pot, because they had teapots, and you bring the pot to the kettle, the teapot to the kettle, and they pour the tea into the kettle from the pot that was boiled, and then switch off the autopilot off here, and there we are. So they boil it in the pot. They bring the kettle to the pot. They pour the tea from the pot into the kettle, and then they bring the kettle back to the table and pour it into the mugs. I don't know. It's an amazing one, Daryl. But tea one day. I remember when we were moving house when I was very young. There was these tea chests. Do you remember those kind of thing?
No.
Keep it as a here. We used to use them. They're wooden. They were.
Oh, like the kind of the boxes, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Skyhawk going in. I'm coming over at the top. And I'm going to go over the top and take a right downwind for the easterly runway. That's what I'm doing. Very short little runway. It's only a quick hop, folks. I am recording my landing, so I'm putting myself under pressure. Trim. 100 knots, 1,000 feet, please. I'm going in the same way as Benny. There's Benny there. There's Benny. He's just doing a flyover. I'm kind of throwing this around a little bit. I am kind of throwing it around. Oh, get that thing away. There we go. And now we're going to start. We're at 1,000 feet already, so that's fine. You can tell by looking out. Oh, we're
oh, bounce.
Where's that?
That was
right, going back
not
a
a good landing.
Oh, did you just land? I missed that. I'm displeased that I missed that.
Oh no. And it crashed to desktop.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
You crashed the desktop. A few of the guys and girls had problems with that. They crashed the desktop as well. Hopefully it's not my turn, because I'm streaming tonight, folks.
Oh. Okay.
So anyway, by all means, Joyce, it's free, the Discord server. I wouldn't want to leave anybody out. Some people force. They say, as part of your subscription, you can join the Discord. I don't want to do that. But yes, it was very helpful in the Discord. Colonel Klink saved us last week with the install.
Oh, crash the desktop! I can't believe this.
I thought you'd have a very efficient computer. I can barely see the runway, folks.
Oh, it's a tricky runway. It's a tricky runway. And there are two runways. There's one grass runway.
Coming down.
There's one grass runway and there's tarmac. So the tarmac goes east to west, and the grass runway goes north to south.
I can barely see a thing, folks. I can just see where everyone else is. I think I see the runway.
Yeah, it's kill rush all over the place.
Blends in. Yeah, blends in. Full flaps. Blends in, gears fixed. Blends in quite well with the rest of the scenery. 80 knots. And I'll keep it just at 80. I'll drive it a little bit. Should we go slower than 80? Much slower than 80 on this. It's gotta be. And I will adjust that by pitch. Okay, I think I see the runway now. There's no lights you'll notice this week, folks.
Nope, there's no lights on that runway.
It drops with the flaps down. Let's just go
Make sure you don't hit the trees on the way in.
see the rudder, folks. Excellent. I will park in the grass. And we'll have a look and see what that looks like, I should think. Oh, let's not hit a lot there. Let's not slam into him. Oh, the rudders are tricky, guys. Yeah, the rudders in this... I don't think we updated the rudders in this. I'm only pushing the engine now. Just spin us around. There we go. Stop. Up the side. Let's see if we can get some of the guys coming in. There goes Rhodes. Just maybe going around or giving a hello. Major Havoc, greetings! Major Havoc's with us, folks. Ideal Dusto's coming. Raptor X is coming in on a landing here. Very nice on the TBM. Very fancy. Very fancy. Let's have a look and see what my landing looked like. Stop recording, replay, and it's going to go crazy. I might crash. Pause replay because it's miles away. The scenery's going to go nuts. Where am I? Okay, here we are. Here I am. This is the replay from the landing I just did. Let's look outside. Let's have a look. Let's just a little bit further back there. Come on. Come on, mousy poos. Come on. There we go. Come on. A bit further than that. A bit further. Okay. And let's have a look. Let's have a look outside first. Come on, mousy poos. Yeah. And the replay is beginning. It's very loud in my headset, desktop. So I was blown off. It looks like a little bit. The centre line there. And I get back onto it. The full stage of flaps of this just falls out of the sky. Now there is an app. There was an app, so I could press backspace and get rid of all those labels temporarily. If anybody knows how to get rid of them again, or if they updated that utility app, I would love to get working again. So here we come. A little bit low now. See those flaps? Gonna add a bit more power there. Trees. Go. Coming in. Center line. Ah, no. Hang on. Camera mess up. Oh dear. I messed up the camera. I messed up the camera work there, folks. Sorry about that. At that crucial time. Here I come. I like the livery. Nice yellow and red livery. It sticks out. Here we go. I know shadow the clouds, but okay. Okay, you know, and then a bit rotary action there. A little bit of breaky brake. So that was okay, you know. In the end, yellow shelf is in the big jet again. Everything turning around. I tend to use, see, I'm using the right engine here, spinning around. I like the details on it. So we will stop the replay when it parks up. Stop replay. So that, folks, is the next one. Are you ready, Karen Click yet?
Just any second now I'm gonna reappear. I'm just popping up on Bangaroga.
Okay. Now, folks, this is going to be, I think, the trickiest airport of all. Before we take off, let me have a look at the YouTube comments there. Villiam. Villiam, Colonel Crank.
Yeah.
Willem?
Say again?
Norway. I thought it was a German name, but it's a Norwegian name.
Wilhelm,
but there's no H in it.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm, welcome. Ravenhead, or Ravenad. I'm sorry, Wilhelm. I can't pronounce it, but you're from Norway. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the Crazy Madness. Welcome to the Crazy... Whitehawk's with us as well. How's that Islander? Not sure whether to get it. Black box seems a little weird with the yoke and height switch. Yeah, it's if you like that kind of airplane, it's a good one to get. Very simple to fly. Very, very simple. I just hopped in here. I did a video last week with it for about 10 minutes.
I think it's a very good airplane.
I think it's very good. And the thing that I like about it, what I call is I just like the way these things move. It just really immerses you. The other wires move and stuff. I like it. I paid for it, so you know. There's Colonel Kink was saying there's a little bit of, you know, the graphics, a bit of porting going on.
Graphics porting going on. I think it's
Yeah.
like, or
A
it's
little
like
bit.
they chose poorly. It's like, but I hope they fix it.
Yeah. So great. Okay, so we'll take off again.
So now on this last leg, there's an old lighthouse, which is called Roter Sand or Red Sand, and it's in the middle of the North Sea. You know, if you can find it, you're gonna get a virtual Blue Peter badge.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't say Blue Peter.
No.
Oh no! Sorry, I was thinking of a Jim Fix It badge there.
No, that's a different
Sorry,
guy.
that's
No,
a different guy altogether.
We can't.
So,
we can't say his name anymore.
Speaking of badges, guy named K3, thank you very much for following 31 minutes ago. Ludovic Blank has subscribed as well on YouTube. Daryl Stewart became a member. Oh, Daryl became a member. Oh, Daryl, thank you so much. Daryl became a member on YouTube. Daryl, we hail you. Because these things help the channel keep going. I didn't notice that coming up on the screen, though. It should go bing, 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 you know. Aerox then resubscribed before that. 5 days ago. T-Money 1415 followed. And there's a few others there. Ken Tremendous followed. Captain Flowers followed. Anvich Code. Ange. It's a funny name. I can't read it. And then Davo resubscribed there 5 days ago as well. So wow, guys, thanks for all the subscriptions, and the memberships are great. That helps people continue on YouTube. So let's take off again. Are you ready, Colonel Frank?
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm so ready.
Okay, I'm going to take off, and I'm going to be very bold and not use the whole runway. Flaps are coming up to takeoff stage. Good. Let's see if we can do a short field takeoff with this one, folks. This is going to be very short and very, very dodgy.
That's grand.
Oh, it's going to be very dodgy. Now, let me just think where we're going after. After this, we're going to go straight ahead. Oh no, we're going to go out towards the northwest. Right. Flaps are sorted out. Full power. Feet on the brakes. Look at the way the aircraft surges forward there. Feet off the brakes.
So takeoff, flaps ascent, fixtures ridge. Oh no!
Good.
It crashed again on me.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm just off at the edge of the runway, folks. But we got loads of speed. We're fine. Positive right, no gear to worry about.
Okay, I will repeat. I will reappear right on top of you.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Something is stopping you, but you were working fine. Is there anything changed there on you? Usually something's changed. It seems random. It's nothing worse than intermittent error, folks.
It's time.
Now we're on our way out.
I wonder. It's like I actually have like I have a package for those islands. I wonder like if they weren't updated correctly.
Oh, I see.
So when I roll on the runway and it goes like da.
So I've selected 400 feet a minute to climb to 2,400 feet. The autopilot seems to be behaving itself, folks. And we're climbing 500 feet a minute as I selected. We're going out to sea. I think I'm going to go quite high this time, actually. So let's get the old altitude.
Are you not going to go and catch herring?
I could fly very low. But I want to ask the viewers some questions. And see what you think as well, Colonel Klink.
Okay.
How much time do we have? So, Streaming on Sundays is always Flight Simulator, right? 2100 hours. That's fixed. But I was thinking, do you know some of the channels have gone, Colonel Klink, they kind of give up and stuff. I don't want to end up there. So
yeah.
Some people did. I think Jeff Fabiano did it and stuff. They just pivoted a little bit to something other simulation game as well as the Flight Simulator. So I was thinking of doing something as well during the week on Twitch. Right?
Yeah.
Something simulation like space. Farming simulators coming out. Now you're gonna laugh at that one. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Yeah, no,
you know, I think it's Star Citizen. Does anyone know what Star Citizen is? Or does anyone not? Read the chats here. So, if I were to, during the week, stream Star Citizen, what do you guys think of that? You know, after work kind of thing? I have been keeping an eye on it. Elite Dangerous Orpheus says, I know, but Star Citizen, there's more to do. Because Elite Dangerous are sitting around a lot. Let me know what you think about Star Citizen, folks. And Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Star Citizen, JJ Jones says, Star Citizen is still an alpha. But it's been an alpha for years. For years. And it's going to be an alpha for years. Now, what I'll do, what I was thinking, Bakerfly doesn't know it. Oh, great, okay, well, I'm going to show it to you right now, right? I played Elite Dangerous back in the day in the 80s. Car mechanic sim, great, okay. I'd be interested to see Star Citizen. Don't know anything about it. Steve Feature doesn't know anything about it as well. That's great. It's righto, but it's worth getting now. Or is it? Are you asking there, James? Is it worth getting now? World of Warcraft could be another one later on. Yeah, you know, just to pivot a little bit because you know you need to get. If I'm going to keep doing this, folks, I have to get the audience. You know, if I'm going to keep, I'd love to do this more, so I'm going to try to do this year. So, Star Citizen. Let me tell you. Let me show you here while we're in the cruise, right? Show you. Come in here and move this view. Flaps are still brilliant. Brilliant. See that again? Chatting away.
You forgot to put the flaps up again.
Do it again, yeah. Says chatting right after takeoff about Star Citizen. Okay, so I'm going to get YouTube up here. Let's show you the graphics. Well, it is PC only at the moment. Okay. It is PC at the moment. I'll just get a video up here so you get an idea. The sim isn't going away. It's just streaming now and again during the week to see how it goes, you know. Now, let me... okay, so I don't know what this video is. We need something that's a bit of both here. Oh, God, what's all this? Okay, so...
People never believe.
Silence it. I'm going to silence it and make the screen a bit bigger. Okay, so very quickly, right? If you don't know Star Citizen, I'm looking at the comments here as well. It's like it's a space simulation kind of game, right? It's very similar to Elite Dangerous, but not only does it have the Elite, it doesn't have the whole universe. It has its own universe, but you can actually fly your spaceship around, buy different spaceships, buy different parts for your spaceships. There's mining, there's trading, there's fighting, there's all sorts of stuff. Now I don't know. You know, I played with it around with it a few months ago, so I don't know what its stage it's at now, I have to tell you. But you can walk around your ships. You can have a crew on your ship. So if I was streaming this and I got to know it well enough, you can, you know, have a crew. You can have your own face, so when you're talking, it moves, it lip syncs, right? So you can land on planets. Later on they're going to have a crew on board so they can man the guns, but at the moment you have to have live players manning the guns and all that kind of stuff. You get out, you explore planets. It's still an alpha, I know, so I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out this week myself. And if it looks good and it's not choppy and crashing all the time. See, these two guys have gotten out of the ship and they're fighting, so they've done all this
they have gotten millions on Kickstarter, like hundreds of millions, and it's being developed all the time. So there's one of the ships there now, but you walk around the whole ship. And you get your crew, so we can have some of you on acting as crew when you get the bigger ships. So all these planets, you can land on all the planets. You mine on all the planets. You can have all sorts of different adventures. So not only is it like Elite Dangerous, but it's just a bigger world. In that, as much as you can do more, it appears in it. I'll just skip it forward here. Now you can actually physically buy the ships with cash, but it's ridiculous money. I bought a ship, I think it was over a year ago now, just to see what it was all about. One of the smaller ones, and it's huge. It's quite large. It's quite big. It's big. Cargo transport and all that kind of stuff. Now, what I did when I was playing it, I collected parcels and dropped them off to places, hoping I wouldn't be robbed, either both on the ground and in the air. They're obviously talking about developing stuff here and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite large. It's a big game. So if I'll download it during the week, I'll see if it's anyway streamable. I know it is streamable. They're obviously talking about the development of it here, and I'm going to give it a go and see what people think. And if they don't like it and they, people drop off, I won't do it. You can walk on planets in Elite Dangerous Odyssey now, Orpheus says. Yeah. But we'll try Star Citizen because it's just, we might go back to Elite Dangerous. So that's my summary of it. So we'll see what you think during the week. I may do it, I may not. Just one video. But we'll explore it together because I have no clue. Colonel Cleek, you've no clue either, really.
No, it's like I looked into it, but I never played it, so I do not know. But it looks interesting.
It is, and I've been watching videos and more. I can see how it's going. They've updates all the time, and when I played it a year ago, it was just fiddly with the mouse. It annoyed me, but I was too busy making videos for Flight Simulator at the time and doing all the other stuff. But I'll give it a go this week.
Anyway, we coming into view of Dune. No, not Dune. Düne.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh. Let's jump ahead, folks. And,
I think you want to fly around the Helgoland Island. Like, it just looks fantastic with the red cliffs and all that sort of stuff. It's like the white cliffs of Dover, just in red.
I can't zoom fast enough. I can't get there fast enough. Well, when we land, we can... now we're moving. Now we're moving, folks.
I think I'm going to switch the autopilot off.
So, Sunny Wolfie. Oh, there's a few... Oh, they're very short. Very short little runway. Very well done. It looks fantastic. Little lighthouse on it. Look at the detail.
You have 3 runways there. 2406 is the interesting one.
Ships in the harbour. Chinook helicopter. Chinook helicopter. How cool is that? We need helicopters in Flight Sim. Someone said that earlier on. There's a Chinook helicopter on the ground, and there's the cliffs. Wow. And this is a holiday kind of place. You went here, didn't you?
Well, there used to be the booze cruises, and I went there the wrong time of the year. I think I was clever, like it was the autumn, on a boat in the North Sea. Not a good idea.
Oh, I see. You got sick. You got seasick.
No, I didn't get seasick, but a lot of other people got seasick. And if you're on a boat with loads of people getting seasick, it's not pleasant.
Messy. And they have the big Steiners there, and
yeah,
that looks like an interesting place to visit. Who would know about these places? Look at the ships. Interesting. Chinook helicopter there.
And it's like you can fly in there, like not a bother. but you have to be proficient in short field landings.
Absolutely. Look at the ship. Look at the details of the ships, folks. I mean, look at the detail of that ship. Just randomly, you know. And apparently they're on the sea lanes and everything. Shit, that's just incredible. I wonder what it carries. That is quite impressive. Some people are already there.
Yeah, I'm just flying around the cliffs here at the moment.
Overhead. Cooper's overhead. Cooper Sim's overhead. Because he was chit-chatting away. Cars coming back. Autopilot's coming off. Let me stop this thing here from doing this thing. Okay. We're coming down. There is a nice view of the entire island. And was it? Yeah, you know, the hangovers kill me. It was great back in the day, but no. I just don't want to drink any alcohol anymore. The idea sounds great, but no. Wow, and just flying by this, the clouds whizzing by and stuff. Wow. We've got Atomic Terror Pig. Atomic, welcome. I'll call you Atomic if that's okay. There's Colonel Clink flying along the cliffs. There's Deep Future. I see Stearman. Have I mentioned everyone? I hope I have. Benny says, thanks Gripper Sim and Colonel Clink for another great show as always. Hope everyone has a good week. Ideal Duster said it was great for his first time and we'll be back. Oh great, Ideal Duster. Everyone's very welcome. Newbies as well. Very much so. Very much so. Clearly I'll flog my throat. And Betty, thank you very much. So this is great. I'm going to have a look now at the try and fly at the same time and descend whilst, which I shouldn't be doing, you know, flying an airplane like that. It's bold and naughty and all that kind of stuff. There's all the folks there. I'm going to pick any old runway. Who we got? Ron Hammond is with us. Gecko Gaming's with us as well. Gecko Gaming and Darryl Stewart. He says he agrees with the cables. It is very immersive, and it just makes those little things make all the difference. Look, if I turn sharply here, look. The cables. The director, as you can hear, is getting impatient with me. Yeah. And I'm going to try and make a crazy landing. I can't even see the runway. I better make this a good one. Okay, recorder's on. I'm recording the flight. The record function is on, so I'm going to make this a good one. I'm going to think about it this time. I better not hit that thing there. First stage of flaps coming down. Just to slow up a little bit. Not using them as brakes. Yes, very short. Tiny little island. This is fascinating, Colonel Clink. Yeah. This is truly one of your best yet. Who would have thought of this airfield? I think that one would be better. I'm looking at the one, it seems to be facing north-south. I'm going to face into the north. I'm on our left downwind now. I don't know if you can see the direction there. It's getting a bit of a set. With my skullduggery and crazy madness. Looks like road air is on the DA62. The producer has dragged his bed all the way across the room, and there's bits of paper on the other corner of the room as well. Yeah, just as long as it doesn't scrape off the paint off the walls. I'm going to take a turn here. I'm guessing where I am. I think I've missed the centre line. Hear that scratching noise? That is indeed producer. Probably wants to go and freshen up, I'd say, outside. Oh, look at that. I'm right at the centre line, Colonel Clink.
Oh, you know.
Right at the centre. Yeah, lovely turnout, I have to say. Coming back to...
Oh. Did I say the ninja one, yeah? The Jedi Master one?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Jedi Master one. Whoa, very, very wobbly. Very wobbly.
I just found one of the 3 airfields. It's just a fascinating little island. It's so small. It's just a runway. I'm coming in now. I'm coming back to 19 knots or 75, I think. We're doing this. Seems to be operating quite well. There's big black rocks here. The beginning of the runway. Trimmy, trimmy, trim, trim. Look at the detail. It's incredible. Coming down over the fence now to runway 33, folks. Runway 33. Leaving a little car on.
Ninja Master.
Oh, I'm floating. I'm floating. Floaty, float is no good.
No, look where I am. That's where you have to be.
Off the centre line.
You went for the beginner one. You went for the beginner runway.
Okay, well, I'll try it again.
Look where I am. That is the Jedi Master one.
Okay, let me hop out here. I'm gonna park up here. We're gonna come out to see Colonel Clink. I'm gonna stop the recording there. I'm gonna pop out and see what this. And I'm gonna be Colonel Clink today.
And I don't expect anything less than this.
Where are you? Oh, right. You're in 2-4.
Yeah, Jedi Master. That's what
okay.
I told you. You went
well,
for
let's
the
just
beginner
do that
one.
then.
You went for the beginner one.
Okay.
And look where I stopped. Thank you very much.
Okay, you stay there. Stay there.
Don't expect anything less from you now.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to 2-4. I'm going to give myself a nice approach.
And it won't be a floaty one, I tell you that.
Oh. Crazy madness, going at crazy speeds.
And
I hate when it does that. That's not going to happen.
And for that matter, I challenge Morpheus as well.
Challenge Morpheus. Everyone is challenged to do this then, and I'll come out and watch everybody. I'm going to have to... See, I'm so impatient. I'm going to have to give myself a bit more time here. There we go. Yeah, that would be enough time for me. Let's get all the flaps down to begin with. There, the big balloon after lowering the flaps. I'm going to fly it like I stole it. This is the crazy portion of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. It has begun. The recorder is on. I want to come in at blue line speed now. I'm going to fly quick with lots of trimming. I want to come in at blue line speed. Probably less if it do it. I want to come in really slowly here. Raise the nose, that'll slow you down as well. I'm off the centre line now, which is not good. Okay. Yeah, 60 knots. Benny's ahead of me here. Benny 685. I'm way off the centre line. Is there a crosswind here?
A wee bit of a crosswind. Just a tad.
There's a wee bit. There's a wee bit of a crosswind.
Okay, Benny did a wee bit of a bouncy, but he overshoots the runway. And Grippersim did... yeah, he's getting there, a bit bouncy.
Let's have a look and see what that looked like.
But it is too long, so there we go.
Oh, I didn't hit the record button.
Oh.
Let's try again.
Yellow shell comes in a bit special, and bouncy, and bouncy.
I did record that. Replay.
Nope.
No, that's the other one.
Morpheus is kind of sloppy on the rudder, and he makes it, but wait, now into the runway.
So runway 24. I have to be current thing, folks. It is the way. Why does it do that? It puts me in at 160 knots.
Tamalin comes in a TBM.
It does that to everyone, I think. Y again. Right again.
And off the runway he goes a wee bit, but he makes it to the stop. Well done, Johnny F is trying to take off. Jason comes in and he really overshoots the runway. In the grass he goes.
Oh no, I'm in the northerly runway now. Am I in the right runway? I think so. Yes, I am. Am I?
2-4.
It's 2-4, isn't it?
What you want? Yeah. When he comes in,
can't see with all the... There it is, okay. I just can't see it with all the tags. That's the problem there. Right, runway 24, folks. Runway 24.
It's 2406.
4. Of course, the compass is telling me north, which is completely out of alignment. And do you know why that is? What was? I'll have to worry about that later. I can land it now. So yeah, the drift on the gyro, folks, works on this aircraft, which is nice. You know, we were talking about it earlier on. Every half hour, you check it with the compass to make sure it's aligned. And now when it comes in really slow, I need to trim a lot nose up.
Oh, Lonely, but a wee bit
I
up.
can reach my hand to the flaps here.
Strike, so did rotary. Ah, well, try again.
Are you still there, Colonel Pink?
I'm still there. I'm watching you. Where are you? Yellow shelf does loop the loops.
On the right runway. There's a stall warner. Put on the stall warner.
There comes Skippersim. Kinda sideways. Looks like he's on the edge. Oh, through the fence. Through the fence.
Fence, folks. Let's try that one more time. It's a tricky one. Start recording. Recording is on. You can see the landing. And it does that thing again. Brilliant. Why does it do that thing? Stally, stall. And now too high. Or maybe not. Maybe I can rescue it without having to hit the live button again. All the flaps are down. We'll try. There is a little bit of crosswind, folks, with live weather, yes. I'm experiencing that as well. Side slipping to lose altitude. Doesn't like that either. Now we're going to go below blue line speed, which is nice. I'm going to try and throw it in here, folks. If I just... Yes, interesting. Colonel Click may have to take this one home. He may have won the prize. Get ready to take up the flaps. No.
Through the fence.
Did I hit the fence though?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yes, you did.
Let's replay.
I can see the bits of the fence flying off.
Let's pause the replay. Let's just see how badly. Let's just hop outside. And start the replay. Odd. I have too much power and I tried to take the flaps up to the last minute.
The amount of fence which you took away, that's about...
I thought I might have gotten away with it.
12 man hours work.
I'm very displeased with this. It's a challenge. This is Ockeye lad and boys. I might have to try it one more time. And then we watch the boys do it. We let everyone have a chance at that runway. I'll try it one more time, I think. Well done, Colonel Creek. You may be taking away the streamer of the day award. There goes... There, I have to come far away to get them. That's Lonely Reaper that came in there. That's a few more after him. So I'm going to try it one more time. One more time. Let's start the recorder. So there's no disputes. Reset my showcasing line here. Let's magical Y button. Slew. Give myself a good.
Okay, I'm gonna get a handful of crisp while you try again.
Okay. does that. It just throws you into the air at ludicrous speeds, folks. So you're gonna kind of gotta do it twice. Just if you want to kind of, you know, you don't want to take off all the way around again. It takes too long. So just sort of approach as best you can. Now that should do. Right. I'm going to control from here. Now. To be fair, I think you both hit the fence. Maybe we didn't see Carmen Crank's landing. You know, we didn't see it. we, you know. So, you know, I'm going to come in a bit slower. Train loads up like a lot.
Oh, rotary had to crash. Orpheus is coming in, and floaty. Is he making it? Yes, he's making it. There comes Gripperson. Short field and high nose, and is he making the fence? No. Tail strike into the fence.
Let's have a look at that replay. I think you've won this week, Colonel Kink, but I'll get you. You may have won the battle. Let us look at the replay. Let's hop outside.
I'm parking here. I'm parking here on the side now.
So I was stall one. I was going off. The wing's gonna drop just about.
Yeah.
I feel the wing wants to stall and drop.
You have to bring it in on the stall. There's no other way. Like
on the stall. Oh yeah, I hit the fence. Okay. I hit the fence. I'm very sad about that. Very sad. You know.
Yeah.
Let's look again here. Pause, replay, and then we're gonna have a look at everybody else.
So it's like
replay. Sign here. So it's just see the way the wings are waving. Just wanted to stall. I had to put the rudder in there to stop the wing from dropping. So yeah, hit the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wee bit of a ring strike there as well from the looks of it.
But it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad.
It was bad.
You survived.
We survived. Now I'm going to put the aircraft here and I'm going to look at everybody else. See how they get on. So folks, begin the madness. So 2-4. 2-4 is the runway. Here comes Dead Pix. Dead Pix is coming in. And he's got a wing drop, and he's at the fence, and he's I like his livery though, and into the terminal area.
That was
keep
a
trying.
fuel tank. Okay.
Keep trying though. Now my camera is moving because the airplane.
Here comes Johnny F.
Here comes Johnny F-73.
And did he hit the fence?
Very well done. I don't think he hit the fence at all. Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at Atomic Terror. I think he made it there. Oh wow, Atomic Terror, nice one. I think you got to land with the brakes on to stop early, folks. You got to have your feet on the brakes. Yellow Shelf is coming in. Lonely Reaper's coming in. The Crazy Bandits has certainly begun.
Yeah, the rotary comes in like a wee bit to the side. We cut the grass. Happy days, Brian Cowboy. Cut the grass as well, but he makes it to a stop.
He may have put reverse thrust whilst in the air, folks, to get this one.
Yeah.
This is a brilliant airport, kind of thing.
There comes Lonely. Yeah. Oh,
wing strike, smashy, smash, murder, death, kill, John.
That was an expensive landing.
Here comes
Yellow Shelf.
Right on the numbers there.
Nice.
Who's that?
That
looks
was very nice.
That was Yellow Shelf.
Yeah, and he makes it to a stop.
Here comes Bakerfly. Orpheus is among the group as well. He's coming in.
So,
Here comes Bakerfly.
Bakerfly.
He going around.
Goes around.
He's not happy with how things are going. Who have we got next? Johnny F. Lonely Reaper. They're all lining up.
We're all lining up for runway 24, folks. What's the name of the island again, Colonel Klink?
It's Helgeland. It's
Helgeland. That's it. Helga.
Düne Airport.
Johnny F's coming in.
Echo Delta X-Ray Hotel. Johnny F touched down nicely, drifts to the side, cuts the grass a wee bit, but he comes to a stop. He survives.
Lex Dudas, welcome. Lex Dudas. Jason, welcome as well.
Rotary comes
Sonny
in.
Wolfie, welcome.
Pulp,
welcome.
Raptor X.
Here comes Raptor X. Guys, if you're not, don't be nervous trying this.
Tail strike. There goes the engine, and
no, don't be thinking you don't want to try.
Lovely Reaper comes in a TBM.
Pulp, Lex, Jason, Yellow Shelf is with us.
Bit bouncy.
Oh, Lonely Reaper, big crash.
Yeah, it was big crash.
Big crash. It's a tough one in the TBM. Here comes Dead Pix. Nice one as well. I like the livery.
And does he come to a stop before the end of the runway?
Maybe, possibly no. Maybe is it the grass, perhaps?
Dead Pix ends up in the grass.
It's hard to do, Colonel Klink. You know, it's tough. You got to play it a lot to get kind of good. Here comes Orpheus now. Orpheus, the Cessna 172, good choice of aircraft.
He chose wisely. Good choice of aircraft. He's doing a good job. Over the fence. Over the fence. Touchdown, good.
And touchdown nicely. Very nice.
Very nicely
the
done.
Wheels on the ground. No, here comes the boys.
Oops.
That was Johnny F. General Lunatic. General Lunatic, welcome.
The Spitfire goes up into the green.
Who else is next?
There comes Rotary again in his 62. He goes around from the looks of it.
Jacob K. Live is with us. Jacob K., how are you? I hope you're well. Oh, there's a landing challenge here, T-Feature's saying.
Made it to a stop in the end. Baker Fly.
Very nice Baker Fly. And then Rhodes behind him. Big going around. Big bounce, but nice go around. Benny, smashy, murder, death kill. Benny, you'll get it again, don't worry. Lonely Reaper is in the beach, getting a tan. But Benny, you'll get it eventually. Well, it's tough. Well, I couldn't get it. I just don't know what to tell you. I'm Nighthawk, I think everyone's too tired, Colonel Klink, to continue the madness. Thank you, Cave is with us. So that is a really interesting place, guys, to land. And apparently, D-Feature says there is definitely a challenge here on the sim.
Yeah.
It's a good airport. This is obviously the ones they've done up, is it?
Huh?
Is this one of the ones that Asobo have done up?
Yeah, no, they done it up previously. Like I wanted to go here previously, but the graphics were crap. And I decided not to. And I done it up, and I checked it out, and I says, now we go in here.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Good choice, and thank you for once again doing the flight plan. Yellow Shelf is being responsible there, landing in runway 33. So, so what do you guys? I'm going to try. Actually, it's going to take a while to download. I'm going to try and download Star Citizen for during the week, Colonel Klink. And see how that goes. If not, Elite Dangerous then. But, we'll see. Something. So, something. But then back to flight simming. Just the one stream. We'll see how it goes. So there you go, folks. I think, Colonel Klink, it's now 23:15.
Yeah.
Where we are. I think everybody wants to go to bed.
I would think so, yeah.
I would think so. So, folks, thank you everyone for joining us. I hope I didn't leave anyone out, mentioning everyone who joined us on the North European server from Microsoft Flight Simulator Microsoft Flight Simulator at 9 o'clock in the evening Irish time, 2100 hours. And I shall see you during the week. Akailat said thanks, Grip. Thank you, Akailat, for joining us. Jason, thank you. It's not bedtime, Jason, yet, but I'll be on during the week, Jason. Orpheus is going to jump home onto Elite Dangerous. He's obviously into Elite Dangerous. And I want to thank... where is it? Oh, we got a bing. I was just about to think. Benny, again, has used 20 bits for the channel. Thank you very much, Benny. And it's not telling us on the screen there.
You know, it's not telling us over this up here. Benny, thank you very much for those 20 bits. We saved those. We're going to keep those to make someone's day one day. Guy name K3 follow. Thank you very much, Guy name. Ludwig Blank has subscribed on YouTube, and Daryl became a member in YouTube. Daryl Stewart, thank you very much, Daryl. Aerox resubscribed. Thank you. T Money 1415 followed as well. Ken Tremendous has followed. Captain Flowers has followed today. And who else was before? Adrian Cowboys. Oh, that was 5 days ago. Well, great. So there you go, folks. Thank you very much, Benny, and thank you all for following. Reaper97 is gifting a tier 1 sub to Gripper Sims community. It's their first gift sub of the channel. Lonely Reaper97, thank you very much. Why didn't that come up on the channel? What's going on? That should go bing. Thank you very much, Lonely Reaper. I really appreciate that. Who's that saying? Sim Caesar is good for this time of night. What's Sim Caesar? CIM Caesar. What is this? Oh, it's the channel. Thanks, Gripper Sim and Colonel Clink. As always, great fun, Johnny F723 says. So thank you very much, everybody. Once again, I'll be on during the week after work. Irish time, maybe at 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, or maybe 7ish, to let you have your tea. And Johnny F says, can I recommend GB by the way? Well, will we raid somebody before we go, Colonel Clink?
Sure, why not?
But we're still on, aren't we?
Yeah.
So Johnny F says, so we got to be careful because we were talking one time. GB, let's try for GB. So we're going to raid someone, folks, right? And I'm going to get the web here. Where is it? Get the web here. Go into Twitch. See if I can remember how to do this. Go to up here. To this guy here. And see, some of these guys just hit. They just click on a channel. So this one here. Oh, rated channel. Rated channel. Pick a live channel to rate. Okay, let's see. This GB. I can't see GB there. I can't see GB. He's not live anyway. Kern Pink has given me Sim Caesar. Let me just have a look here at Sim Caesar.
Sim Caesar.
Sim Caesar.
Alright, folks, we got 3 more flights to do.
Oh, I remember Sim Caesar.
Main menu.
Okay, how do we rate Sim Caesar now? Okay, I've
got
got him here.
Look at all these
show you.
beautiful smiling faces.
Here he
Holy
goes. So how do we
smokes.
rate? How do we?
That's fantastic.
I have not the slightest notion.
All right, folks, fire up here. If you haven't
Don't
already,
you have
fire
to
up your
type
copies of
something else on that?
Microflight
Yeah, I
Soft
think I have
Simulator. If you have them already fired up, head back to the main menu. We're gonna start. We're gonna do flight. We're gonna do flight
Exactly
number 2
what to
of
do.
4. Boulder 65. Did I say hello to you? Welcome on in. Good to see you. All right.
Raid.
So, we got
Start raid.
this is a
Okay, ready,
special
folks?
thing. This is Scotty's feature flight, right?
The raid has begun.
Oh, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for Twitch's hottest new flight sim streamer.
I'm rating it now.
Scotty the Hottie is going to be leading us here on a
I'm rating
flight
it now,
around
folks.
the globe. Scotty the Hottie, what have you got for us today?
Okay, I think we're rating him now.
That's
we
your
are.
Official welcome. Gripper Sim, hello. Thank you for the raid. Everybody coming in for the Gripper Sim stream. Welcome. We're about to start the number 2 of 4 fly-alongs today. So if you got time to fire up your copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator, come join. And we're also giving away some free subs today. So exclamation point ticket to get in on the giveaway. No purchase necessary. Need not be present to win. And so all you got to do to get in on it is exclamation point ticket. And okay, Scotty, what have you got?
We're taking off from ETHT in Germany and flying to EDAZ.
Okay.
With a waypoint along the way of Tropical Island Resort.
Okay, so I'm going to click on the world map here, folks. Fire up your copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator. Click on the world map. So how? I'm gonna leave my. So you can go. You can pick your aircraft that you want to fly right now. You can pick it after you see the flight. I'm gonna leave mine there. I'm gonna take a look at the flight and decide what aircraft I want to fly.
But don't forget to stop your stream.
Scotty, tell me again
I think we can stop the stream, but everyone stays with Sim Caesar.
Yeah.
EDDH.
That's what happens. So have a great night.
Echo Tango Hotel Tango.
Okay,
See
Echo
you
Tango
guys.
Hotel Tango. That's
I'll see you,
Cot
folks.
Bus. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cot Bus. It's better than Mist Bus.
Now, what's
And our
actually
arrival
still going
airport
is the
is,
YouTube. So YouTubers, I'm sorry for that. Because
Gripper Sim, thank you so
it's
much for
one
the
of those
raid. Really
things.
appreciate that.
So guys, we'll see you
is
on the stream
Echo Delta.
next Sunday or during the week. Streaming's hard. It ain't easy, folks.
That's okay. Just
it
say
ain't
it
easy.
regular.
Let me get my chat there for the YouTube.
EDAZ, Echo Delta Alpha
What's going on
Zulu.
here? What
And
airport
that's,
server? So Sim Caesar, we're following. I just did a raid there for Sim Caesar, and he's doing some stuff. So great. Look, guys, on YouTube, thank you so much.
Schoenhagen, thank you so
let me just scroll up here and see who we're chatting to.
And
Liam, Anchoris as well. Daryl Stewart, thank you very much for becoming a member. And Road Air, as always.
Okay.
Stuart, welcome. Dale Hoover,
so anyway,
Oscar,
put,
7W,
EDDH,
Robin
Echo
as
Tango,
well.
Hotel Tango,
And have I missed
Cot
anyone?
Bus
Daryl
Army,
now is there.
is your
Whitehawk.
departure, your arrival is Schoenhagen.
That and Gecko Gaming. Guys,
Schoenhagen.
we'll see you soon.
Is that
again.
close?
So many windows open, it's shocking. Here comes the outro. Folks, I'll see you next time. Next Sunday, 2100 hours Irish time. Go on, go to bed.
That's pretty good. I'll take it. My German's better than my Australian, I'll say that. And this is our, so you can, you don't even have to put the arrival in, folks. All you have to do is put the departure airport in. You can put the arrival in if you want, or you can just follow the crowd. And we do have a waypoint here, Tropical Island Resort. That sounds wonderful. Very nice. A little trip to the Caribbean. So this looks like a 51-mile flight. Let me go see what else I'm going to fly here. So what is the